Well, who am I? I'm Ken McDonald. I work for RE Hallmark, a local broker, the biggest local broker. And I've been doing it since 1984. And how I know Brendan is a couple years back, we met over a series of projects, in which one project in particular he secured and obtained. And working with him has been outstanding ever since we met. Working with Brendan has been a dream. So what do I mean by that? Real estate's complicated, sellers are complicated, banks are complicated, adding value to real estate is complicated. And Brendan is a professional in that he just neutralizes all that, brings it down to a very small denominator, and everything seems to run smoothly. He gets things done, he's organized, he responds, he's on top of things. You don't have to chase Brendan for anything. He's always thinking forward. So good question. So the question is, if someone called me and was thinking about working with Brendan and Riley Real Estate Ventures, my response would be simple. And that is that Brendan has a keen aptitude to find good real estate deals. So he finds them, he adds value to them, and he makes money for himself and his investors. And you can't beat that. I do work with Brendan and Riley Real Estate Ventures because their values match my values. So what does that really mean? I don't work with a lot of developers. I don't work with a lot of guys that buy real estate and add value because, quite frankly, they can be scoundrels. And Brendan's not one of those. He's just not at all. He's a breath of fresh air. I don't know how and where he got his integrity, but it's a pleasure to deal with. It's a pleasure to be around. And so we've worked really well together. So why should people contact Brendan and work with Riley Real Estate Ventures? It's because the man knows what he's doing. This is a tough market. There's a lot of people floundering out there. He can find them, he can add value, and he does it consistently, and the returns are good. Other professionals should want to do work with Riley Real Estate Ventures because Brendan and his company and his team are rising stars. They're doing very well. It's a difficult formula to get and obtain. He's got it, and he'll be an industry leader soon. I would like to add that a company is only good as its leader. And so what I like about Brendan is that he is honest and he is competent. And when he says, I'm going to get things done, and they're done. Also, I'm going to bring up his creative side too. So finding good real estate properties and values and opportunities is not easy in this market. There's a lot of buyers, a lot of money, and not enough product out there for us to add value to. Somehow he does seem to find them. He's creative enough to understand how he can add value to them, and he does that really well.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.